I had spent 7 years trying to get my foot to do anything, and all of a sudden this little box is on my leg and my foot's moving. For the first time in 7 years, I felt my legs. I knew where they were, I knew what they were doing, and I had gotten that piece back, a piece that I thought was going to be gone forever.
I think it's a big confidence booster. She's able to go out and do anything I pretty much sign her up for, or hiking and biking, but with WalkAide, she's able to do those things.
After a couple of weeks of using WalkAide, I knew I could never go back. I knew my life had been changed forever by this device. I'm Tina Mann. I am recovering from an incomplete spinal cord injury that occurred about 10 years ago, and this is my fiance, Ryan Skipper. I was skiing with some friends in my high school ski club, and we took off down the mountain. I got about halfway down, got spun around, and landed backwards on my back. Laying on the ground, I knew instantly that something wasn't right, but I didn't know exactly what it was. And over the next few weeks, I started developing leg weakness. I couldn't pick my foot up, I couldn't move my legs, and ended up back in the hospital. And it was there that I was diagnosed with a spinal cord injury. 6 doctors came walking in my room, surrounded my bed, and they told me that I would not get up again. I wasn't okay with that. It didn't make sense. I was 16, I was young, I was healthy. I couldn't understand how that could just disappear on me. So I decided that I would in fact get up again and I would walk. The first 2 years of my recovery, I was still considered a paraplegic. I was in a wheelchair the whole time. The only time I would get up was in physical therapy, when they would put me in a standard just to put weight through my legs. It took about 2 years of 5 days a week physical therapy to be able to stand on my own with full leg braces. When I first discovered WalkAide, it had generally only been used for one leg. There were not many people who were wearing it on both legs. So he got me set up. Because I was wearing it on both legs, it was a little bit of a challenge. You can only program one unit at a time. So I wore my AFO on one leg, the WalkAide on the other, and I took my first walk. And the WalkAide worked beautifully. Came back in. It was programmed, we took the AFO off my other leg, put the WalkAide on, and again we took a walk. And within probably 15 minutes, I was walking barefoot on the carpet through this office.
Without the use of WalkAide, she walks like she's walking through mud. That's very labored and very hard to walk. It's not very fluid. But with WalkAide, she walks just like anyone else.
I started out wearing 2 WalkAides. And about 2 years in, I needed hip surgery. And surgery went great, but I needed physical therapy to bounce back from it. And the first day in therapy, the physical therapist did the normal evaluation, the manual muscle testing and range of motion. And he asked me to lift my foot up. And I looked down and my left foot lifted up. I didn't even know I could do it, it just moved. And I'm like, wow, it's never done that before. And he kind of looks at me, I'm like, all right. I had the strength, but when I tried to walk without the WalkAide, I didn't know when to lift it up because I still didn't have the feeling. I didn't know what my leg was doing. And that was the hardest piece about getting out of it. And so I wore the WalkAide with it turned down really low, so I would just feel a vibration on my leg. And after about a month or 2 of that, I learned how to do it and put the WalkAide in the drawer and haven't had to pull it out since.
Well, it's funny, when I met her, she had WalkAide on, but I didn't really see her as being disabled or anything that was wrong with her. And now seeing that she was in a wheelchair and knowing about the accident and everything, it's just very shocking to see that, you know, she's overcome so much with the use of WalkAide.
You can listen to stories and you can hear about how well I did, you can hear about how well others have done, but it doesn't seem real until it's on you and you take those steps and you feel that sensation of just walking, something I didn't even remember what it felt like.
WalkAide enables Tina to move about life just like anyone else. We're able to do all the regular activities, and her confidence is just as good as anyone else, just going along doing the normal things that everyone else does.
But I went in to see my orthotist, and I literally I rolled into his office in a wheelchair, and I walked out under my own power. And I fell in love with that. I fell in love with the instant gratification that you get and the ability to bring that joy to other people. And I decided to make that my career. And the WalkAide came out, and I knew that was a perfect fit as well. So I began specializing in the WalkAide and trying to get other patients in it as well. To walk with WalkAide is like anybody else walking. You put it on and you go. You don't think about it. I can just do what I need to do. It's normal, it's natural. At this point, now I've been wearing WalkAide for 3 years, and it almost feels like we're a team. It's not just as simple, it lifts my foot up when I walk. When patients come in my office, I tell them that's all it does. It picks your foot up, but what you get out of it is going to be so much more than that. WalkAide has allowed me to get out and live my life. I can mountain bike, I can rock climb, I can hike, I can do anything that I want to do. There are no physical limitations anymore. I no longer have a disability. WalkAide truly gave me my life back.